Hey everyone, welcome. I made another board game. This is Grill Marks. It is a cooperative board game for 1 to 4 players where you play as employees working at a food truck. Yeah, so there's this digital version, very cool, that you can play. But it is for 1 player only. If you want to play this game with your friends, you can do so online. You're going to have to download. Oh, I did not upload it yet. But when I do, you download a pcio file. Um, it'll probably be like right here between these two. And you're going to need to go to playingcards.io. There's the install instructions here. You click that. It'll take you to this website. You go down to the bottom and you click custom room, and it'll open up a room, and then you click this toolbox, edit mode, and then you scroll down. Oh wait, I guess you don't need to scroll down. On the right side, it'll say room options, and you import from file, and that's where you put the file that you downloaded. Yeah, and then this is what it looks like. This is what the board looks like. Maybe I made the images too big, so it might be a big upload. Anyways, yeah, that's how you set it up. Just, quick rundown for how this website works. Very easy. If you want to share, you want to invite players, you can just like copy this address, or you can just click invite players and it'll tell you to copy this thing, and then you just share the link. People will hop on. There are different seats here for 4 players. You just sit there, and you can change your name. Click the thing here. It'll show your player number. You can change that. You can change that if you want. You can change the color too, I believe. Yeah. So you want to change your color. And then if you want to swap with another player for some reason, you click stand it from seat, and that's how it goes. So yeah. I guess to move cards, you drag them around. To flip cards over, you just click them. If you want to drag an entire stack of cards, you just drag the number, the little tab number. And to shuffle, you click that same tab. There's flip stack, which will be useful. There's shuffle, which is also useful. You're not going to need cut deck in this for this game. There's another fancy trick that I will show you when I get to it. So yeah, this is Grill Marks. You are playing as one of these 4 employees, or maybe all of them, depending on how many players there are. And you are working for a boss. Your goal is essentially to survive 5 rounds. And, I forgot the thing. There's going to be a profit thing here that you're going to keep track of your score. The goal is to have at least $100 at the end of 5 rounds, if you haven't lost any other way. If you have less than that, you lose. There are other ways that you can lose. The bosses have their own stipulations, and if you don't, criteria, I guess maybe it's a better word. If you don't meet that criteria, you lose. There are certain events and upgrades that could give you instant losses. Was there another way? I think that's it. Yeah, certain boss things don't have enough money, certain events, certain upgrades. Oh yes, that's right. Um, if you can't fulfill a single order in a round, you lose. Got to make that money. So all that said, how does it work? So there are two phases. There is the prep phase where you will be playing cards onto the different stations, building up the resources there, like so. And at the end of that, you will. Here, let me get some other players down here. So yeah, everyone, you're taking turns. Player 3, then player 4, player 5. These are going to be played face up. My bad. Did I say player 5? And then anyways, you have 2 minutes to do all this. You're taking turns. And then this phase ends either when everyone has run out of cards or the 2 minutes are up. At which point you will count up the values. Some of these cards have special abilities that will affect things, but the tip I mentioned earlier, order matters, by the way, of the cards. So you just flip the stack, then you drag the entire stack down there, and it should all be in the order. And if there's anything that you need to move, for example, this one says move the previous BJ card. Keep in mind the rightmost is previous, is the top, or the not the top. First played is probably the more accurate way to say it. So then you can just easily just like shoop, move that to the back. And then you just count from there. Pop, pop. Some of them have effects, yada, yada, yada. You type it in what it is here. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to type a number. You do that for all the piles. And that is the prep phase. So what you do with these, this is real off the cuff. You're going to use these resources to fulfill these orders. There's going to be 3. And it kind of guides you as to like how many of each thing you want, but you don't know what else is going to be coming in. So that's something to watch for. You fulfill these orders by, so I need 16 meat, 12 smoke, 8 veggies, 6 chips, 6 drinks. You know, you just subtract that from your supply, and then you get to fulfill it. Everything will scoot up. Keep in mind that the first in line will give you a $2 profit. So if we fulfill this next, set it aside like not in the same pile. That's how I do it. It's just easier. And then afterwards you can count everything up. So like if this is the only 3 that we've done, you add 30, 40, 45, and then you just add 4, so 49. And you'll write that in the, there's going to be a little counter here for your profit. So that's service. At the very end of service, you get upgrades. You can only buy 1 upgrade. And you have to buy an upgrade if you can. They do different things. Yeah, you just buy one. I suggest like kind of keeping it down here. There's not really another spot. I don't have a holder for them because you might have more than 4. So yeah, and then when you're ready, you just that's it. Just go to the next round. Starting with round 2 though is when we get these events that kind of mess with I gotta fix that. That mess with how you play. So for example, Broken Smoker means that you cannot play on smoke, this area here, and you can only fulfill 2 orders without smoke. This one is very heavy on the text, but usually they're not. They're more simple like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. Let me show you a quick solo round, starting with round 2. Let me do an event. Oh wait, here we go. Give me a cool one. That's not. Give me a cool one. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the 1 minute on the clock one. That's what I'm doing. This is a very quick. I bet it's going to be on the bottom. It's probably on the bottom. Oh, here it is. Nice. Let me use my touch screen. There we go. Great. This is better. So yeah, I should have thought about how I would explain this before I did. It is like 2 in the morning. I just finished making this part. But excuses aside, when you play the setup for 4 players, blop, it's like this. Each player gets 1 character. Set up for 3 players. Player 2 plays 2 characters. Player 2 will always go second. If you're playing 2-player, 2 players will play 2 characters. And if it's a 1-player game, you play as all of them. Shuffle. Let's put these upgrades back. And let's choose a boss. Let me do a random one. Taxi? Oh, it's Glary. Let's not do Glary. Let me do Taxi. I'm feeling Taxi. Because I want to see if I got it right. So with Taxi, you can play cards onto Taxi. And at the end of the prep phase, he has to have a value of 10 on him, or else you lose. Oh yeah, very cool. So, before we begin the timer, let's see how much meat we need. 8, 8, 16 plus 4. So we need at least 20 to get all of these. We're going to need at least 14 smoke. So 20, 14, 6, 2, 4. So we kind of need to go a little heavy on the meat and smoke. And we can't forget about Taxi. And we only got 1 minute to do this. So, when you're ready, you just hit. Can we edit this? I wonder if I can set this so people can edit it. I don't think so. If you need to edit the timer, you can go into edit mode and adjust it. Damn. Okay, here we go. So let's start by putting stuff on meat. You always draw one card at a time, you look at it, and then you drop it on the spot you want it to be. Oh, let's put you in smoke and then combo you with V. Yeah. I should have put that in, where? Phooey. I think. Alright, taxi's good, I think. I need to play faster. I've got 10 seconds. Oh, I need chips. More drink. More smoke. Okay, that's time. So yeah, that's how that works. Let's check taxi first. We flip the pile, bring it down here. BJ's first. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. No effects. Trigger. This is not at the grill. Grill is smoke or meat, so that doesn't trigger. No effect. This is the first card in the pile. Nothing. So yeah, exactly 10. That's cool. Then we check smoke. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Darn. That's out actually. So just 11. Then we check the meat. You know, when I was working on the prototype, I didn't know about this fancy, like, you just drop it in your hand. That is so much easier than just dragging each card one at a time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think yeah, this is not that much. So it's just, oh. We got 8 drink, 3 veggies, and 3 chips. Yep, math. And then we do the service phase. So let's see. 8, 6, and 4. Oh, dang it. Never mind. We can at least get, can we get this? I think we can get this. Grade A, Mr. Steak. It's 8, 4, 2, and then 4. And we get 10 bucks. Profit would go down here, but I'll put it here for now. And then we can get a cool upgrade, hopefully. Okay, we can afford one, so we have to buy this one. New aprons. So that's a 5. And that's a round. That's how it works. Very easy, very quick. I think the slowest part will be the counting. Sorry, there's a lot of counting. But I try to make it as easy as possible. That's grill marks. Yeah. If you have any questions about the rules, there's also the rule book here, which I think I need to update a bit. Maybe. There's also, you know, this is my YouTube channel. You can leave a comment. I can answer. And yeah, that's everything. Very, you know, I feel like I keep repeating myself. So I will just end this here and clean up. the few things I noticed. Catch you next time.